Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Joshua King. And space to attack. Crossing into the middle. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. He takes aim, and blocked for now. And a short corner, let's see. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Holland. Really vital interception. Joshua King. King. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Oh, lovely ball. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Berge. On to King. Birger Solberg Melling. Mastery of the passing game. Holland. Oh, really close. Just over the top. Matty Cash. And he read it well. Krychowiak. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. But the danger averted for now. Alexander Sørloth. Now Holland. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Holland. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And danger still. Oh, right in the nick of time.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, great read there to intercept. Alexander Sørloth.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Matty Cash. Now Krychowiak. Piontek. Take it away. King. Lewandowski now. Moving into the advanced position. Well, disappointing end to the move. Alexander Sørloth. Lewandowski. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Good-looking sequence. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And taken short. Leo Østigård. And so it is, the first half story. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Krychowiak. Now here's Goralski. Sebastian Szymanski. Piontek. And thwarted there following the cross. Corner conceded. It came off the defender.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Krychowiak. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, in typical fashion, Erling Haaland asking plenty of questions of the defence in the first half. Difficult to contain, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was...
And King! Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Shot attempted. The body in the way. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. So, a corner here. And played short. And it's Krychowiak. And still danger here. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, he's lost the ball. Lewandowski with others to play it to. And let's give credit to the defending. Morten Thorsby. Jørgen Strand Larsen. Possession given away, unfortunately. Jørgen's chances on. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Piontek. Now with Lewandowski, opportunity. Well, it ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
Haaland. Must be. Terrific block there. Disappointing pass. Alexander Sørloth. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Sebastian Szymanski. Now here's Goralski. Great vision to switch the play. Goralski. Chance to do damage. Well, it came to nothing in the end. All even, but will it stay that way? Haaland! And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? He has teammates around him, but really sticking to their task defensively. And it's played into the centre. Can he finish here? And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Good vision, can he get onto this? Not going to get away with that, because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
It needs an accurate cross. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game, and what a finale we could be in for here. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Can he finish? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. And there it is, the full-time whistle here. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Denmark up against Norway.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, they're going for the short one. Oh, moving it nicely. And a body in the way. A really intense pressure applied. Oh, surely! Defensive excellence there. It's a short one. Oh, a smart stop. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And played short. Can he convert? Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Joshua King has eyes for goal. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Robert Skoff. Delaney. Well, closed down straight away. They favoured a short one here. Delaney. Holland. Might be a chance here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Fabier. And return to Delaney. Harsen. Can he put it away? Oh, a stellar piece of defending.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
He's got to score! Terrific piece of anticipation. Andreas Cornelius. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. What can they do from here? Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. But the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he saw the pass, but he just couldn't get it away quickly enough.
Berge. On to Holland. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Fabier. And providing width. But really sticking to the task defensively. Harsen. Can he make it count? And able to close down the shots. Joshua King. Well, that's what Christensen is all about. Good read. And Norway will get the throw in. And in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. This looks promising. A deep delivery. And denied again. And the whistle is... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And possession lost, intercepted. Berge. And they do like to press whenever they can. King. And very deftly cut out. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. He had to score, and he does. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Damsgaard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Able to get a body in the way. Harsen. A goal!
He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Skov Olsen. And he read it well, intercepting it. So half an hour remaining. Good ball to switch the play. Denmark with the ball again. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Andreas Cornelius. Joshua King. Jürgen Strand Larsen. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Really good block. Into the final 20 minutes. They couldn't maintain possession. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, fancy footwork.
And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Really good challenge. And that puts them in position. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Great opportunity.
And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Alexander Sørloth. Leo Østigård. Using space on the opposite flank now. Poulsen. And Norway with the ball again. Real chance. Can they put it away? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Threat over for now, it seems. Skov Olsen. And the cross into the middle. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporter. And the game begins. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Simon Kjær plays with Andreas Christensen in central defence. Thomas Delaney plays alongside...
Oh, can he finish it, Derek?
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Modric. Shot attempted and taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Højbjerg. Cornelius has it. Beautifully weighted ball.
In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And he read it well defensively. Modric. Harsen. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Bruno Petkovic. And Orsic with it. And crossed in there. Well, they can bring it out now. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Vlasic on the offensive. And let's give credit to the defending. Skov Olsen. Harsen. Throw in for Denmark. Crossing possibilities. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And a short corner, let's see. Harsen. And here's Delaney. Determined block. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Robert Skov. In possession, Yusuf Harsen. Harsen. Opportunity here. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Blistering first half display. And in with a real chance. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? It did look on for them, but not to be. Poulsen. Well, the supporters think it's on. It's there for him. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. What's he gone and done? Just like that, they've grabbed another one. And who's to say they're not going to come back again? Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Committed challenge. That's useful play. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? And just has to remain calm. And a goal to really bolster
of things for them. 2 in front.
So the current stroke, and he's made headway. Christensen. Skov Olsen.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Vlasic. Delaney. Really good challenge. Kramaric. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Højbjerg. In possession, Yusuf Harsen. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so
Derek,
far.
this is a big moment here.
Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. And they have possession again. And now, passing it through. Delaney. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Delaney. On attacking possibilities. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. 30 minutes to go then. In behind for him to chase. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Mele. Robert Skov. Højbjerg. Poulsen. Keeping the ball moving, and a useful cross. Well, threat over for now. Vlasic. Delightful pass. But how well he did to react in that manner. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Skov Olsen. Poulsen, and whipped into the box. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Making progress. Oh, big opportunity. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Delaney. Might be able to set up the chance. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Vlasic. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, the pass not finding its target.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Robert Scoff. Can he play it in? Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Modric. Well, still time for them to level it. This could level it. And it's come off the keeper. Well, they can bring it out now. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? Dangerous ball. Still possibilities. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to... These are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Denmark, and they take on Ukraine.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Simon Kjær plays with Andreas Christensen in central defence. Thomas Delaney plays alongside...
Derek, they must finish here.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Could be. Couldn't quite hang on. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Well-timed tackle. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. No way through. Short corner taken. And successfully cut out. Moving into the advanced position, but they took care of the situation defensively. Serhii Sidorchuk. Zinchenko. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Skov Olsen. Losing possession here. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Skov Olsen. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. That'll be a Denmark ball. Poulsen, making sure it didn't get past him. Keen to take it short here. Could be dangerous. Oh, so near, off the post.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And
oh, Stewart, opportunity here. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Must be! And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Well, being pressed here. There to take it away. Roman Yaremchuk. And a good-looking ball. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Skov Olsen. They've given it away. Yaremchuk. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. They take it short. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. A really intense pressure applied. Skov Olsen. But he keeps going. Poulsen. Firing it towards goal. And the keeper getting across to stop it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Putting his body on the line. And so it is that... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Played into the centre. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Succeeded in keeping it in play. And they have possession again. Mele. Robert Skoff. Well, it was a standout performance from Yusuf Poulsen in the first 45. What did you think of his performance?
Well, he was excellent in that first half. He almost ran the game at times with his passing ability. Unless he's marked better in the second period, he'll continue to dictate the flow of this match.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Robert Skoff. And Højbjerg with it. Skov Olsen.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
And an astute piece of defending. Timchik. Oh, that's a super ball over the top.
And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? And it'll be a throw for Denmark. A chance to whip it in. Magnificent defending. Malinovsky. Stepanenko. Denmark have it back now. Andreas Cornelius. It's got to be! Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Malinovsky. Will the cross work out for them? And they deal with the threat this time. On a pass that lacks quality. And into the last 20 minutes. Chance to cross. And successfully cut out. Poulsen. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. It is to be a throw-in. Delivered into the box. Defended well. Mele. And Højbjerg with it. Well, there to intercept. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Andreas Cornelius. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Possession given away, unfortunately. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
Well, on the cusp of full time, the home side keep plugging away, but find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Yeah, it's been a performance of contrast, you have to say. Plenty to please going forward, but absolutely shambolic at the back at times. Still in it, though, and more than enough time for one last twist.
This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. And a throw-in it's going to be. Spot on with that tackle. Well, running room in the wide position. On the attack as there to be late excitement. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Just wanted to get it out of there. That is that after 90 minutes. Night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Denmark versus Poland.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Jurkowski. And he might be through here.
And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Skov Olsen. And he read it well defensively. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made it.
In it goes! Coolly converted. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Szymon Jurkowski. And there to intervene. Oh, what an opportunity. And still a chance. Well, no damage done. Delaney.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. Piontek. This might have potential. And struggling to get the shot off. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And you don't want to lose possession there. Must be. Oh, he saved it well. Going short. Delivered into the area here. Well, threat over for now. Karol Świderski. Milik. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, it could be on for him here. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Milik. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. No, high quality defending. Milik. Skov Olsen. Harsen. A glorious chance. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Delaney. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Krychowiak. They've regained possession. Kea. Now Thomas Delaney. Højbjerg. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mele. On the offensive. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Lewandowski. Piontek. How about the cross? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Krychowiak. Żurowski. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Really nice ball. And just has to remain calm. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? A chance then for the respective... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Harsen. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And Denmark come away with it. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Crossing into the middle. Threat over for now, it seems. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Harsen. Now he must favour the cross. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
And the pass could do damage. Going for the dink. Oh, and is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Far from a good pass. It's a weighted pass. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Højbjerg. But he could run onto it here. Now the task is to remain focused.
And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Piontek. Can he take advantage? Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. And that will be a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Lewandowski. And given away by Poland. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And you've got to say, meat and drink to those in the wall. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. And played short. Opportunity. Reading it well. Defensive excellence there. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Krychowiak. Lewandowski. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Can he find the net? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And now, Arkadiusz Milik. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. 10 minutes left for play. Harsen. Good-looking cross. Well, still an issue here. Danger averted for now. This looks promising out wide. Lewandowski. Could reduce the deficit. What a vital intervention. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Oh, the threat is there. Świderski. Oh, surely. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there's the feed into the box.
In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
And that is going to be that. Well, it's... And the game begins. Alexander Sørloth. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Haaland. And they need to get tighter here. But the danger averted for now. Frankowski. Jurkowski. Plenty of options. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Throw into Norway. Torsby. Now Haaland. King. On to Haaland. Blocked it brilliantly. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Keen to take it short here. Alexander Sørloth. And just over the bar, really good effort. Lewandowski. Piontek. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. King. Dangerous ball. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Camille Glik. Jurkowski. Not a great pass. He continues his run. And space for him to cut in. Timely intervention. Well, a joy to watch. King. On to Haaland. Haaland! And a fine stop. And they're going for the short one. Berge. Firing it in. Really good diving save.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
And he read it well defensively. Haaland. Well, the supporters think it's on. And he was in the right place to intercept. Piontek. And that'll be Poland's throw-in. Jurovski. And Norway regaining possession. Haaland. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Can they forge ahead? And able to get a body in the way. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
This to make it 1-0. And he slots it home with confidence. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And winning it back. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart.
And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Milik. High echelon goalkeeping there. They take it short. Jurovski. Takes the shot. And a fantastic diving save. Keen to take it short here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Great effort to keep that one in play. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And there it is. So back underway here into the second half. Really nice ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Świderski. How about the cross? Showing good vision. And a good-looking ball. On a time for composure on the ball. Krychowiak. Good tackle. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Milik. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. And a short corner, let's see. Driven in, and a poor ball. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And in with a real chance. Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper. Well, that own goal has put them behind. Holland. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And a good-looking ball. Lewandowski. Superbly read and executed. Holland. Oh, managing to beat him. Firing it towards goal. And behind it's gone for a corner. Going short. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, they might be onto something. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Teammates available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, showing excellent vision. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Can he play it in? Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Karol Świderski. Went in strongly, decisively. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Corner given. Keen to take it short here. And possibilities here. Holland. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Is this the moment? Well, the post got in the way. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Arkadiusz Milik. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And short it is. Can they convert? Still possibilities.
In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And so into the final 5 minutes. High quality defending. He has teammates around him. Cross towards that far post. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over. So the current scoreline 4-2. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. And teammates to play it to. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Opportunity. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned. Well, this is the... kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, they know they need to stop him. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Andreas Christensen plays alongside Simon Kjær in central defence. Thomas Delaney plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Now can they create something? Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Playing it short. Harsen just made sure nothing came of that. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Jørgen Strand Larsen. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Robert Skoff. Cornelius has it. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mele. Harsen. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. And played short. Delaney. Oh, he fancies his chances. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. On the offensive. Harsen. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. King. And crossed in there.
Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
And back underway. 1-0 it is. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Holland. Oh, that's a really good run.
Could be! And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Mele. That's not a bad ball. And a time for calm on the ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Delaney. Cornelius has it. King. Crossed into the penalty area. Attending to his defensive chores. Intercepting it intelligently. Robert Skoff. And unable to keep possession. Opportunity here. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Elects to go short. Throw-ins given. Really vital interception. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Poulsen. Far from a good pass. And the pass could do damage. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Skov Olsen. Nicely timed tackle. Jurgen Strand Larsen. Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And then... Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Morten Thorsby. And in the perfect position to read it. Christensen. Skov Olsen. Now Thomas Delaney. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Alexander Sørloth. Showing good patience and a decent delivery. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Poulsen. Skov Olsen. In possession, Yusuf Poulsen. Andreas Cornelius. An alert piece of defending. Alexander Sørloth. Mele. And they have possession again. Joshua King. Well, we're into the final half hour. Mele. Robert Skov. And the danger is averted. Thorsby. Jurgen Strand Larsen. Skov Olsen. Crossing opportunity. And striking the crossbar. But it wasn't going to count. It's offside. Jurgen Strand Larsen. He's given us away. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, he's given us away. Skov Olsen. And Denmark struggling to keep it. Under some pressure. Keeper not concentrating. And that is offside. Excellent defending. And snuffing out the danger. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Routine, really. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Good technique displayed. Delivered into the area here. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy.
Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game, and what a finale we could be in for here!
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. Can he compose himself? And the goalkeeper taking charge. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Just made sure nothing came of that. Højbjerg. Another block. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving. And delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Croatia against Denmark.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Modric. And that's an important intervention. And the starting 11 for Croatia. Marcelo Brozovic plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Oh, a nice-looking pass. Very quick thinking there. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Simon Kjær plays with Andreas Christensen in central defence. Pierre-Emil Højbjerg plays with Thomas Delaney in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Andrej Kramaric deserves credit for winning the ball back. Højbjerg. Delaney. Couldn't keep it. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Harsen.
And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Robert Scoff. Kramaric. This could level it. Determined defending. They've got it now, what can they do? Højbjerg. And Christensen has it. Andreas Cornelius. Fruitful looking attack.
And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Thumped clear. Takes it on. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
Andreas Cornelius. Unable to keep the ball. Mele. Now Brozovic. This looks threatening. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Oh, Derek, big moment here.
Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Modric. And unable to keep possession. Harsen. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Can he do it? Shot blocked, but still alive.
Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Andreas Cornelius. They might be able to get in now. And the keeper's in trouble.
Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply...
So back underway here into the second half. Excellent ball over the top. Well, the shot more than decent. It had power, just couldn't find the target. Andreas Cornelius. Good work to regain possession. Delightful pass. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Poulsen. Nicely cut out. Vlasic. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Really good high press.
And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. This looks promising out wide. But they dealt with the threat posed.
Oh, in with a chance.
And offside by a very small margin. Højbjerg. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. 30 minutes to go then. Brozovic. Kramaric. And a very good challenge. Andreas Cornelius. This looks promising.
In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Determined defending. Really nice ball. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
Well, the fans really want him to shoot.
And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Delaney. In possession, Yusuf Harsen. Vlasic. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Harsen. A mischievous effort. And that's how to deal with finesse.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper. It wasn't the best option, that's for sure.
Mislav Orsic. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Well, these fans are making for the exits now. Their team have been totally outplayed today.
Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Højbjerg. Mele. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Skov Olsen. Cornelius has it. Poulsen. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Andreas Cornelius. Excellent vision. Well, nothing productive, really. Vlasic. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, not enough subtlety about that free. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Ukraine against Denmark.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I...
Can't miss, surely! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Making a bit of headway. Good defending in the end. Can he finish this? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. That's not a bad ball. Well, hit with power, but shame about the placement. Andreas Cornelius. Really a very poor ball. Delaney. Could pull one back here. But no! What a glorious opportunity squandered to get back into this.
Well, that had to go in, didn't it? I just can't see them turning this around now.
Malinovsky. Intercepting it intelligently. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And he read it well defensively. Going well. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Mele. And given away. In with a chance. A lovely attempt. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Well, the supporters think it's on. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And short it is. Stepanenko. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Great opportunity. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate. Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time. Midfielder completely dominated the game.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Taken short. Delaney. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why. That was so close to being a great goal.
Yaremchuk. Andreas Cornelius. Robert Skoff. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Extremely sloppy in possession. Zubkov. Timely intervention. Skov Olsen. Højbjerg. Now Thomas Delaney. Determined defending. Poulsen. Far from a good pass. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, nothing productive really. Now the managers will now deliver their half. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And Denmark doing well to regain possession. Being egged on by the crowd. And they do like to press whenever they can. Oh, lovely ball. Can he finish? Oh, so close, but just unable to keep the shot down. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Harsen. They've got it now, what can they do? Delaney, opportunity. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Delaney, on to Poulsen. Really vital interception. Malinovsky. And the cross into the middle. Poulsen. Well, they've given him too much space. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Delivered into the area here. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Easy save. Yaremchuk. Cornelius has it. Oh, breezing past him. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Great vision to switch the play. And it might be. And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now? So the current scoreline, 4-2. And he read it well, intercepting it. Takes the shot. Well, negligent in front of goal. No two ways about that. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Great block. Will it be? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Andreas Cornelius. Harsen. Not the pass he had in mind. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Great opportunity, and the keeper more than equal to it. Favouring the short one. And he drills it in. Applying vigorous pressure. Can he find the net? The outcome is a goal kick here. And very deftly cut out. Throw-ins given. An unforced error, you've got to say. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Poland against Denmark.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And he's broken free. There it is, and just the ideal start. So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Piontek. Just the challenge that was required. Excellent vision.
Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Well, a pity that. It looked promising, but that's going to be claimed by the keeper. Delaney. In possession, Harsen.
Opportunity here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Cash. Well, he's given us away. Cash. Mele. Świderski. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Andreas Cornelius. Milik. Extremely sloppy in possession. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Andreas Cornelius. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. They might be able to get in now. Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Karol Świderski. Determined defending.
A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Now he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that
Oh,
half-time.
Stuart, they could be in here. Keeper did his job to begin with, and the keeper flings himself at the ball. Well, a short corner here. And it's Krychowiak. Very quick thinking there. Mele. Lovely ball over the top. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Arkadiusz Milik. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And he struck the post. Pressing high, and they have the ball again.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Matty Cash. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Is it going to be? And there it is. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Options in the centre. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Throw in for Denmark. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Arkadiusz Milik. Wasteful from Poland. Andreas Cornelius. Promising sequence. Dangerous ball. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Krychowiak. It's with Piątek. Frankowski. And the emphasis is on creativity. Mateusz Klich. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save. Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Piątek. Putting his body on the line. And played short. And it's Krychowiak. Well, he fancied his chances, but shame about the finish ultimately. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on! Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Delaney. Options in the middle. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Krychowiak. Well, a bad pass it was. Lewandowski. Skov Olsen.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Yes, a really effective performance all in all. Will it be? And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And given away by Poland. Can they create something from here? Lewandowski, able to get a body in the way. Throw in here for Poland. Piątek. Now with Lewandowski. Oh, great defending. Lewandowski. Must be. And throwing himself at the ball. In the short corner, let's see. And it's Krychowiak. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Skov Olsen. In possession, Harsen. Can he finish? Ball is loose. Not a time for cool heads. Good bit of pressing. What a save! Well, he's lost it. And teammates around him. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Well, visionary passing. Piontek. And he takes it away. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story. Well, how about this? 4-3. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Andreas Cornelius. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as...